Hi everyone, Coach Nick here, and I just want to take some time and go over this home core workout that you just need a couple of pieces of equipment with, and a little bit of time, a little bit of space, and you can get a lot done. You can add this workout into a routine that you might be doing a resistance workout or a bodybuilding type of workout, or just coming in and doing this routine for an off day kind of core activation. And yeah, just come in here just to get some movement in might be a good time too. If you're not gonna have much exercise to do later in the day. Also traveling at a hotel room is a good time to do this one as well. But yeah, this one you can do either 2 rounds or 3 rounds of these 10 different exercises. 2 rounds through would be about 20 minutes, 3 rounds through would be about 30 minutes. So should be pretty good. So here's exercise number 1. The goal would be to try to do between 30 and 60 seconds of each of these exercises. 1 week or 2 weeks if you're doing 30 seconds of each one. Next week would be a good time to progress and doing 40 seconds, then 50, and right up to 60 seconds. So the first one would be a lunge and torso twist. You just need this one, either I suggest between a 10 and a 20-pound dumbbell would be all that you need. So a lunge and torso twist is doing a nice lunge, keeping your knee back behind your toes, upper torso staying upright, and you're just doing this lunge and torso twist. It can be a reverse lunge, taking this weight to the left and to the right. And you don't need to worry about going and getting a bunch of reps in. Actually, the slower that you go and the more tension that you put with your core, the better results you should have, okay? So after that, then you got overhead lunges where you can just keep that same dumbbell still going into the lunge. And I'll do it facing this way this time. For an overhead lunge, step in, step back. And I would suggest doing half of your time and half the reps on one arm, being weighted, alternate legs, and then after that, half the time going to the next side, lunge with the weight on the other arm, okay? All right, that's the overhead lunge right there. After that, you're gonna go down the oblique mountain climber, and the oblique mountain climber is gonna bring your right knee to your left side and your left knee to your right side, okay? And that would just be coming this way right here. Again, doesn't need to be very fast, but if you wanna change up the pace and the speed a little bit, you can do that, okay? You're going left to right. And with any of these, if you want to make these a little bit more difficult, you can put something like a ball, if you have a ball available, underneath your feet, maybe up by your shins, and the same thing. You can go to the left and to the right, and that makes it a little bit more difficult with keeping your balance, but the balance is better for your core. When it comes to a lot of the proprioception or the unbalanced environment, it makes your muscles work a little bit deeper, more tension in some of those deeper areas, especially in your pelvis. So lower back area, all right? So all really key areas. After that oblique mountain climber, we're gonna hit the obliques a little bit more with the side plank. And the side plank is just gonna be right here. I got my top foot out front, and then what I'm gonna do is stretch this out, get my balance, bring a leg up, and add a crunch to that, okay? Straighten everything out. Really should feel a lot of the glute, lower back area hitting pretty good there, okay? So you're going half the time on one side, or you can do a full 30 to 60 seconds on one side, and then change up 30 to 60 seconds on the next side, all right? The slower the better, okay? Hollow body rocks, same thing, the slower the better. So laying out here, I'm gonna try to get my body nice and straight, legs out, all right? The lower you go to the ground, the better, but watch your lower back, okay? So, little hollow body rocks, okay? And that little bit of rocking right there and keeping out hollow motion really puts a lot of tension there in your core, okay? After that, we got weighted leg lifts. So, this one here, really want to stress that you want to do a slow tempo with this one as well, okay? And that's going to be coming right down here, face the camera. I'm gonna put my weights straight up, legs straight up. I'm gonna go down to the side real slow. And this real slow tempo is a great leg burn, core burn that is going to really help with the definition and the overall strength of your core. So it's like a reverse crunch, but yeah, going down to the side like that, really you'll feel the obliques hit a little bit more and still in the middle of abdominals there. After that, you got a single leg plank. All right, you can do a single leg plank on the ground, where you're just gonna raise up a leg, just like that, real slow. Get a good stretch in the hips. And the this one, you definitely want to try to progress and get up here onto a ball. Toes are the hardest, but if you're down there near your shins, that's a little bit better. You always want to keep your body nice and flat. If you have any pain or any arching in the lower back, you definitely want to build up a little bit. You know, do these exercises off the ball for a little bit and gain more strength before you come in and possibly injure yourself. So after that, you got a ball rolled up. These next ones are all going to be done with the ball. This is a little bit safer on your lower back, so this one I think you still be safe to do for yourself and building up your core. So do it from this way here. Feet about shoulder width apart. Abdominals really tight. I'm piercing my belly button to the spine and doing these little rolls, okay? And after doing a lot of the strength exercises before this, kind of fatigues the main area of the core. So coming in and hitting this ball rollout after all that is really going to be a nice topper for you. All right, ball out crunch in. All right, if you're able to do a crunch like this on the ground and you're able to keep your back nice and straight and keeping your core tight, try progressing and going up onto a ball where instead of hopping and getting your feet in, you would just be rolling that ball in and bringing your knees in your chest. All right, again, up on your toes is definitely a little bit more difficult, okay? So try that out. If you want to progress even more, you can go to single leg, try it on the ball. Then after that, we got the ball sit and reach. This will be the last one on this 10 exercise core routine. Ball sit and reach, maintain a nice chin tuck to the chest, arms straight up, and I'm not really doing a full sit up, right? It's not all the way up like this here. It's just short, choppy sit and reach, and you almost feel like you're going off the back of the ball because the more you go back, the more your abdominals just automatically and naturally engage, okay? If you want to progress with that, you would just try to go with a weight, all right? Stay back on the ball again, all right? Keep that right up there, doing those short, choppy sit and reach movements there, okay? So, yeah, doing all exercises there. 10 reps, one all the way through 10. And at the end, as always, stretch out, foam roll, hit any muscles that might have been a little bit tight, like the front of your hips. Definitely with a lot of the core exercises, that will get tighter and be used up a lot more. So foam roll those areas. I do have another foam rolling video if you need those. But yeah, any other questions, just feel free to give me a holler and I'll help you out. Thanks.